Well, hello everyone. I hope you guys are doing well and that you have had a successful or prosperous day. Um, that was me on my nice side. But I'm so agitated today. I almost didn't come live because I'm very agitated. It's not nothing against you all. It's just anyway. So last night when we, you know, wrapped it up, we was I'm gonna have to start taking notes because honey, I be confused where we left off at. I have to go back and find stuff and everything. So what I'm doing today is I had to tilt that down. I don't know if y'all can see what I see, but it's okay if not. Um, Yesterday we left off. Shad was in Florida, and then for those who don't know, Shad is Toya's ex-boyfriend because now she's with Meek. Shad is abusive. He started a whole relationship with her sister, and her sister ain't feeling that, so she felt the need to whoop her sister tail, and that she did because it was rightfully deserved. It was I was trying to figure out what that block was up there, but anyway, it was rightfully deserved because I have a lot of sisters, and I wouldn't dare think about trying to be with someone that they are with or previously was with. But anyway, so that's where we at with them. And the girls, when I say girls, I mean Ari, Sierra, and Toya are going out. The guys, when I say guys, I mean Zealand and Meek. Apparently Zeke's mom was sexually assaulted. Well, she had, yeah, she was that, and um what's her name, Toya, seen the man and she was like, Meek, look, he looks just like you. Meek didn't say nothing, and he followed him in. When he felt like he started let me get my words together. Meek followed him to his home. Then the next day, he took his mom over there. She was like, "Get me out of here." And I'm assuming that she had already told him the story of what happened. But so he made plans with Zeke. I mean, with Zealand to go to his biological's house. But surprise, surprise, when he walked in there, guess who was in there? Amaya. You all remember Amaya? That was the girl that so much cared for Meek and loved Meek, and but she was screwing his daddy. Like, really? So she asked Meek to come over, and then she tried to set him up. So now we're at the part where the girls are at the club, and Macho, not Macho, but Shad's cousin and his boys are gonna go in the club, scope out the scene, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're finna figure it out. We're gonna do the rest of this book. We have 11 chapters to go, so we're gonna knock it all out tonight, and then tomorrow we'll start book two because it is a two-part book. So we'll start part two tomorrow. I don't want to give you a time and then I'm not here. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right on into it. And if you can see what I'm doing, cool. If not, what I'm doing is I'm getting content. I have all right, let me explain this and then we're gonna jump into it. So this right here, turn it around. I know you still won't be able to see it, but you'll see all this other stuff. So I have all of this that I have. I think I've entered these in my computer. Yeah, I've entered these in my computer. So now I just got to add them to my author list. This stuff is um, new content that I need to add into my computer. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm still getting content. So this is the new stuff that I need to add into my computer. Before I put them in my book, I got to enter them in my computer along with the author and add them into my books. I don't know you guys see these books, but I have three books over here, three notebooks, that is. I have three notebooks. I have A through M, N through Z, and then I have what I call a series book, meaning that there's multiple authors on writing up under the same title. So I have one to enter in the computer for that, and then I think I have two more. I have two more to write down. So while we're listening to that, and believe me, I'm listening, I'm going to be working on that. So I'm going to be working on that. I know y'all can't see that. That's good. That's good. You can't see it. But I'm going to be working on that while we're listening. So I'm going to tilt this back up because I don't want people to be really in my business like that. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead and jump into it. Let me make sure I got the volume up first. Because I be forgetting to do that. And then I be like, why can't they hear nothing? And just really quick, I am a tornado fan, but I'm scared of those. So I've been trying to keep up with tornadoes that's not even in Georgia. They're out in Texas and Iowa and Nebraska. And for those that were impacted by it, y'all keep them in y'all's prayers and stuff. And yeah, but yeah, that's what I've been on. So that's my boo.
Chapter 24 Shat
We
HGR,
into it.
ID you find a way in that club. I asked Juan. Yeah, I have one of the bottle girls that I can get to help us. She is feeling your boy, but we gon' have to sit tight until I work on her ass a little, Juan stated. All one know is that I want all them niggas dead, they killed my brother and I'm not letting that shit go. I screamed. This shit could have been avoided if you came back and faced that shit like a man, or even come up with a plan, Macho gritted. What the fuck you trying to say, Macho? I looked over at him, waiting for his response. Nigga, I'm not trying to say shit, I am saying it. This is your fucking fault, all because you wanted to keep hitting on Toya. These niggas treat her as if she is family and now that nigga Meek is fucking her. So, we really got a problem because he is fucking with our money and now killing our people, Macho stated. Fuck Meek, we gon' get his ass. I know we short on product, but we gon' re-up on the product as soon as I can get in touch with June, I told everyone. T don't know if you have been hearing what we all have been trying to say. We have nothing left, that nigga single-handedly walked in our traps and poured our shit out. He didn't even take the dope, he just poured it out on the floor and outside. He does not give a shit about anything but getting to you, AJ spoke. T will figure the shit out, just give me some time and we will get back on track, I stated, as Juan, Rome, and I walked out jumping in my car. I can't believe Toya got us into this shit. She is
Toy!
pissing me off by not responding when I do get her back, she gon' pay for this shit.
First of all, nigga, she didn't get you into shit. You got yourself into that. She moved on from you. So how the hell you gonna say it's Toya's fault? Toya with me. You did that. You everything that is happening to you, you fucking did it. I don't give a fuck how you shave it, how you whip it up, how you whatever. You did all of this. She didn't do nothing. All she asked for was a guy to be loyal, which you're not. You're fucking her sister. A guy that wants to grow with her. You're not. You're just some pissy ass dope dealer. And so for someone to not beat her ass every time she turn around. And that you do. You literally put this woman through hell. You have got her so afraid to leave you by threatening her mom, her son. Her son ain't even did nothing to you. That's a baby. Nigga, I don't even like kids, but I ain't gonna mistreat them. Come on. That's reason they crumb snatchers. How can you look? You know what? We just gonna go on. Yeah, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, y'all. I'm sorry. We gonna go on.
I pulled up to the gas station and I saw this bee fine as hell. Hit coming out of the store she was. I baby, what's your name? I want to take
Oh,
your
Lord.
fine ass out. I asked. I'm
Amaya.
Amaya, Miss T. Replied.
Sorry, y'all.
Hell yeah, a special hat. How you ask someone out? She why when they look like you. My name is Shad and you are gonna be my wife, baby girl. Wait and see. I said to Amaya as she smirked. We exchanged numbers and I promised to call her later so that we could link up. That chick was fine as hell. Tell me you were nice enough to get her number, Juan stated when I finally made it back to the car.
Hi.
Yeah, nigga, I got it,
How are you?
Juan told him. I
How
don't
was your
see
day?
how you gon' juggle all these damn women. You got, Juan stated, and Rome agreed with him. Man, fuck y'all, I got this shit. I laughed and decided to stay at the hotel tonight. The guys agreed because they were all tired of my baby mama. Chapter 25 Toya E were on the plane headed to Jamaica. Everyone was excited to get there and get this vacation started. My mother has never been out of New York, so I was happy as hell for her to see this type of life. She was so excited to be traveling on a private jet. We were on Sierra's private jet, Ari, and Zealand decided to fly with us. Jules, Sierra, their kids, the nanny, Miss Simone, and her boo thang was on Jules' jet. The party has started already. Zealand and Meek was getting their drink on. Do you know what you want to do when we get over here? Meek asked sitting next to me. No. One say just wait until we get there to see what activities they have. Plus, I can't do a great deal of activities, with this baby moving around in here, I told him, and he placed his hand on my belly. An hour later we landed and was now on our way to the house that we rented for the family. When we pulled in the gates, I gasped at how beautiful this place was. Damn, this shit nice as hell, Zealand stated. Yeah, this shit is dope, Meek replied. I can't wait to get in here and take a nice shower and get my eat on since I can't drink. When we made it inside the house, everyone was in awe of how beautiful this place really was. Behave, never in my life seen anything this beautiful. Now this is a dream home, Sierra stated. Daddy, Mommy like this house, are you going to buy it for her like you did with the other house? Mommy, you want Daddy to buy it for you? Carrie asked. We all fell out laughing because that was some craziness when Jules bought Sierra that house. Baby, if Mommy tells me she wants this house, Daddy would buy it in a heartbeat, Jules responded, looking over. And Sierra winking his eye. I loved the love they had for each other, but Jules was so in love with his wife. That shit was just amazing, and you just don't see that type of love often.
You sure don't.
I don't want you to buy this house, baby. I'm fine with you just renting it whenever we come to Jamaica, Sierra said, and Jules nodded. I'm glad you said no because Meek and I can't compete with his ass, Zealand stated. Jules, buy whatever you want, to buy for your wife. Sierra, I don't know what the hell happened to you, Grams stated, and that caused everyone to laugh. Grams, nothing happened to me, I'm just not interested in my husband spending unnecessary money, Sierra stated, and Lai shook her head in disgust. Ari and I were laughing so damn hard. Grams, when does your boo thang arrive? He should be here in a few hours. I need a room far away from everybody because when me and Pappy get started ain't no stopping our asses, Grams replied. Come on baby, let's go to our room and relax a little. Meek expressed, and we got on the elevator. Oh my god, this room is all that, look at the view babe, I turned to look at Meek and he was staring at me. You make that view even more beautiful, Lil Mama. Come take a shower with me, Meek asked, and I was good with that because I needed to freshen up. I pulled my toiletries out of my bag and followed him into the shower. Meek's fine ass was already undressed and had the shower running. You know you are fine as hell, pregnant and all, Lil Mama, Meek spoke, kissing my lips and pulling my clothes off. There is nothing but fine all over your body, baby, I said, and he chuckled, as he latched onto my lips. My pussy began to pulsate. Meek just had that effect on me every time his fine ass touched me. Toya, there is nothing in this world that I want more than you. Lil Mama, you just came in my life and knocked my big ass down. I never wanted to be tied down in a relationship, but damn, this right here is my number one priority. He grabbed my body, pulling me closer to him, and attacked my lips. He began kissing and sucking all over my body, causing an inferno between my legs. I wanted this man in the worst way. Meek, I need you, baby. Please, this shit is too much. I moaned. You not gon' let me eat my pussy, Lil Mama? He asked as he picked me up. I wrapped my legs around his neck as he went in on my damn pussy. His tongue circled my clit and then entered in and out of my cave. Latching onto my clit, applying pressure, and I fucking lost it. Oh fuck, I'm coming, shit baby, I can't stop. Ah, fuck K. I screamed, this shit was so fucking good. This nigga head game was off the fucking charts. Turn around, Lil Mama. I did as he asked, and he slid in my walls, thrusting in and out of me. Fuck me, damn, this is the best dick I have ever had in my life. I moaned out. He was hitting spots I never knew existed. Fuck K girl, this pussy is fucking amazing, Meek growled, as he came. Once we were done showering, we laid in bed and relaxed a little. I was so happy to be here and away from the city for a little while. Chapter 26. Miki had been in Jamaica for a couple of days now. Everyone was having the time of their lives. Especially the kids. Joshua was running around doing everything his little cousin told him. Even the babies were happy. I truly can't wait for Toya to have the baby. I was already in love with her. No matter what the outcome is, I will forever be in her life. Lil fine ass boy, what y'all decided to do today? Malai asked when she walked in the kitchen. I'm not sure yet. We talked about renting a boat and going out in the water. But Z said he didn't feel that well. We may just stay in and relax today. We went hard last night, and you went even harder, Lai, I told her. Boy, don't be clocking my damn fun. You found any information on that nigga Toil was with? Ma asked. Not yet, but I will find out soon. Jeff is looking to see if he can find some information on him for me, I replied. Meek, you have a very nice mother. We had a ball last night, Lai stated as she got up to leave the kitchen. Thanks, Ma, I stated. I picked up my phone and saw a text message from Amiya. Mia, you think it's cool to play with my emotions? Nigga, you don't know who the fuck you are playing with. How is your bitch doing? Then a picture came through and it was Amiya and me. She was naked, and my arm was wrapped around her. The shit had a date on it too, which was the night I stopped by to see what she had to tell me. Another text came through and I swear that shit had me ready to kill this bitch. Mia, I just sent it to your girl. Me, bitch, I swear if you sent this shit to my lady, I'm going to make it my business to see you. I'm fucking this nigga up. On everything, I swear I'm not going through his bullshit no more, Ari. I will take care of my damn self. I promise you I will be good. I heard Toya screaming. I blew out a breath and went upstairs, to try to put this fire out. Meek, you think this shit is cute, bitch? You still fucking with this bitch, even after we discussed the shit? Wanting me to believe you? Toya yelled, getting all everyone was in the hall and business to be out there for of Toya, you need to calm D told her. No, Zelan, I'm not going to and see for yourself. She yelled at her. I hated the fact that S. in my face with this bullshit. I hated that shit. I hated for my their people. Own and hear my man out. Z0 hear him out. Look at the shit led and all I could do was stare. He was feeling the way she was right now and none of this was true. However, I understood why she was going off. Lil mama, we need to talk. In private, I suggested to her and she slapped the shit out of me. That shit had me seeing red. I was ready to explain. So, MN, come with me, my mother said, as she grabbed my hand. Yeah, you need to get this bitch nigga out of here, Toya continued to scream. I removed my hand gently from my mother and was in Toya's space real quick. Lil mama, let me tell you something, don't ever in your life use that type of language when addressing my mother. You can do and say whatever you want to me, but don't let that shit happen again. The crap Amaya sent you was not what it seems, but you will make your own assumption without hearing me out, I spoke. You can take that bullshit to someone that gives a shit. I went through a lot of bullshit with Shad. I won't go through any of that with you. You may not have put your hands on me, but fucking around on me is just as bad. I'm leaving and moving out of your damn house. Fuck you, Meek, she yelled in my face. Logged, where did you get these dumb as girls from? You don't leave the fine lil nigga, be mad until you find out the truth, Toya, Malai said to Toya. Grams, I can't do it, I'm done with his ass. Mom, pack you and Josh's clothes, we are leaving, she stated and turned to walk in our bedroom. All I could do is look at this beautiful girl, make the worst decision of her life. Y'all give them some privacy to talk. Go talk to your woman, man, don't make the mistakes I did by just letting her walk away. If after you have explained and she still wants to leave, then let her. At least you tried to give her the real, I know you, so I know what's in that text message has more to the story, Jules spoke as he walked up. I nodded because if I said a word I was going to explode. Chapter 27. Toil was hurt, I mean the pain I was feeling cut deep. I packed my shit and was leaving and going back to New York. There was nothing this nigga could say to have me believe this shit was not real. The date on the picture was a couple of days before we left for Jamaica. Lil mama, nothing on that picture is true. I went over there because she told me she needed to talk to me, and when she came to the door she had on a robe. She dropped the robe and grabbed my hand and placed it around her. One immediately snatched away from her. Toya, this is a still shot picture from a recording, I said, as I walked up to her. I don't believe none of the shit you are saying. You had your arm wrapped around this girl. You should have never taken your ass over there in the first place. She could have told you what she needed to tell you over the phone, Toya cried, and I felt like shit. I'm sorry, baby, you are right, I should have called her, but I wasn't thinking, Meek explained. I'm going back to New York and I'm moving out. You want to still be a nigga in the street fucking everything moving, you go right ahead, I cried and walked out with my bags. Toya, are you sure this is what you want to do? Ari asked as I got off the elevator. Yes, you saw the picture, Ari, just like I did. I looked at her confused because we both saw the same shit. I understand how you feel on this one, but maybe there is something to this toy. Your mom and Josh are welcome to stay with us, Ari replied. Ari, thank you, but I will go back with my daughter, to help her with what she needs, Ms. Helen stated. Okay, we will have the guards drive you back, but Josh can stay, Toya. He will be under my care. He and Carrie really are having a good time and he doesn't want to leave, Ari stated, and she was right, I hated that I was making them leave. Okay, Josh can stay with you, I responded. Toya, are you going to be alright? Sierra asked. Yeah, I will be fine, I'm just tired of going through all this shit. For once in my life I thought I had found the right man, but look what happened. I just can't even allow another nigga to put me through no more bullshit, I told Sierra. I get it, but you need to really think about your next move and you really need to sit back and hear your man out. We have a penthouse, you can stay there, and my plane will fly you back. Here is everything you need to get in the penthouse. We would rather you be safe instead of going somewhere where he may be able to find you, Sierra stated, and I appreciated her for that. My mom and I said our goodbyes just as we were about to walk out. Meek came down the stairs with his luggage. You good, bro? Zelan asked. Yeah, I'm straight. I will hit you up when I get back to the city. My mother has decided to stay with y'all and have some fun. If she or Josh needs anything, just call and let me know, he told Zealand, and I turned around and walked out. Now I have to deal with his shit, all the way home.
No, you don't.
Chapter 28 Shad got
You
with
being
Amiya
real
the night we
stupid
met,
right now.
at the gas station. I called her once I got checked into my room. She invited me over and I went over to see what her fine ass was about. We stayed up half the night talking, and I ended up blowing her fucking back out. We found out a lot of interesting shit about each other. She told me Meek was her ex and I told her Toil was my ex and that she was pregnant with my baby. Amiya said she could help me with that, and the next morning we put our plan together. She showed me a video she recorded when that nigga came by her crib. Amiya said she had a plan, and when she told me what it was, I was definitely with that shit. My phone alerting me of a text jolted me from my thoughts. Fine ass, hey, just letting you know I sent the picture. Me, cool, I don't think you should stay at your apartment until we get this nigga where we want him. I was going to keep Amiya close to me until I could get to that nigga. I already had Dree calling her mother to apologize so she could get some information on Toya. What's up with you, why you all happy and shit? Juan asked. I think I found a way to make sure we get that pussy ass nigga and my girl back where she belongs, I told him. I gave my cousin the rundown on everything that has happened, and when I finished, he was just as happy as my ass was. We also had a plan in motion to get millions out of these niggas. I decided to call Dree to see what she came up with. Hello, Dree answered. Hey baby, did you fix shit with your mom? I asked her. I called her, and she said she was getting on a plane. She wanted me to call her tonight, Dree responded. Dre, make sure you get on that because I'm putting my plan together and nothing can backfire. After this, we will be set for life and I will make sure your sister pays for what she has done to me, I told her. I got this chat, she said and ended the call. She better have it, or I was fucking her ass up. She knows how bad I want this nigga, but it was impossible to get next to him. I decided to go check on my mom. She has been going through it since my brother was killed and the funeral is set for Saturday. I can't believe my brother got caught up in my drama, but the nigga that did is going to pay for that shit. It took me about 30 minutes to make it to the Bronx. When I walked in my mom's apartment, shit was everywhere. Mom! I yelled out. Shad, what is going on with you? You promised that you would watch over my baby and now look, he is dead, my mother screamed. I know Mom, I'm sorry, but I promise I will get the niggas who did this, I told her as we both cried together. Son, you need to get your life together. I talked to Toya and she told me everything that you have been doing to her. I raised your ass better than that, but you've been out in these streets acting reckless. I don't have it in me to bury another child. Get your shit together, she yelled and walked back in her room. I walked out the apartment in my feelings. Why would that bitch tell my mama all that bullshit? I can't wait to get my hands on her ass. I got something for her. Chapter 29. Meek was on the same flight with Toya and her mother. It's crazy how we got to this moment. I told her what it was, and she didn't think twice about leaving. I get it, the shit looks real bad, but because of who I am she could have at least given me a chance to prove it to her. Meek, you are a good man and I believe this is all a mistake. One, pray that you can get through to her, Miss Helen stated as she sat down beside me. Miss Helen, I love that woman with everything in me, but I can't explain myself to someone, that is irrational. She doesn't want to hear me out and I'm tired of her jumping to conclusions. I know the shit looks bad, but that is just not me. I wouldn't intentionally hurt her, and if she knows me like she said she does, then she should know that I won't allow her to treat me any kind of way or disrespect me. I have done nothing but try to help her and love her. I'm not that nigga that beat her ass every day, but she protected him and decides that she wants to stand up for herself and dog me out for something that is not true. I yelled because I was tired of her shit. Get it, son, just give her some time to get her emotions in check. Look at that picture and just think for a minute, how you would feel if the tables were reversed. For the record, I believe you, Miss Helen said, as she got up to take her seat and left me with my thoughts. I wanted off this plane because I had a bitch to go see. I already knew Toya was staying at Jules' penthouse because I talked to Jules and Sierra about it. I still needed to know that she would be safe after the dust settles, she could do what the hell she wanted to do. I also wanted to make it very clear that my baby would be in my life, that conversation would come later. I just sat and stared at her, there was no need for me to try with her right now. I don't plan on going home tonight just so she can do whatever it is that she has to do. I just don't have that shit in me right now, my mind was in a different place. One thing I hate is for pussy ass niggas and bitches to come for me and they came for me fucking up my family. Now I'm going to show them who Meek is, I'm in a league all by my damn self. The plane finally landed and the car service that was waiting for Toya and her mother was waiting. I took a cab, from the airport to my house and jumped in my damn car. I went straight to Amiya's shit and kicked the fucking door off the hinges. It looks as if her ass was not here, I picked up my phone to call Rel. Yo boss, what's up, how is Jamaica? He asked. I'm not in Jamaica, I had to come back to New York. I need you to meet me at the address I'm about to text you, in the next 30, I stated and ended the call. It took Rule about 20 minutes to get over to Amiya's house. I wanted somebody on this chick's house until she showed up. I called Jeff to see if he had any news on this Shad nigga. What's up Meek? Jeff stated when he answered the phone. What's going on, do we have any information on this nigga yet? I asked. Yes, we got something, his baby mama lives in Long Island. I'm sending you over her information right now. I received the information from Jeff and the chick I was going to pay a visit to was Sharika Miller. I left Amiya's house and headed out to Long Island to visit his baby mama. A couple of hours later I was knocking on the door, I stepped to the side waiting for someone to answer. Who is it? A female yelled, and I didn't say shit. Who the fuck is knocking on my door not saying who the fuck they are, the girl yelled again, as I heard the locks turn. When the door opened, I pushed her back into the apartment at gunpoint. Where is your bitch ass baby daddy? I roared. Who are you? I don't know where he is. I swear I don't know. She cried. When was the last time you saw him? I asked her. I don't know, it has been months, why would I tell you anything about Shad? You think I'm going to give him up so you can hurt him? Fuck you, you won't get shit out of me. I don't have shit to do with what you and Shad got going on. Sharika screamed. You really think he gives a fuck about you? That nigga could care less. He is running around trying to get information on my woman because he wants her back. Call him and put him on speaker. I roared and I was surprised THAOT she didn't put up a fight. She dialed Shad's number and placed the phone on speaker. What Sharika? Shad answered. Yo, my man, you not tired of running? All you have to do is come out and see about me, I gritted into the phone. Who the fuck is this? Shad asked. It's the nigga you call yourself looking for, but you don't want to see me, pussy. I have your woman and child here and I will give you an hour to get here. I said I knew I wasn't going to do anything to her or their baby. I just wanted to see what he would say. I don't give a fuck about them, I'm coming to you on my time. If you gon' kill their asses, go ahead and do it. I don't think the baby mine anyway and Sharika ain't nothing but a whore. But you got my real bitch and my baby, best believe I'm coming for what's mine. Shad yelled, getting all hype. I'll be waiting. I said and hung up the phone. Sharika looked as if she was crushed. These girls are so loyal to these no good ass niggas but will dog the fuck out of a good man. I handed Sharika her phone back, as she sat and cried. Stop being loyal to disloyal ass niggas. That's the best advice you gon' get in your life. I'm not gon' hurt you because this ain't your beef. But if I was a nigga that was grimy and didn't give a fuck, baby you would have been dead. That so-called nigga you got didn't give a fuck about you, or your baby, I stated and walked out the door. Hey, wait. Sharika yelled out and ran up to me. What's up ma? I asked, as I halted my steps and turned to her. I really don't know where he is, but he has his cousin and another guy here from Florida. That's where Shad has been, and they came back last week. They stayed here at my house for a day and I haven't seen them since. Be careful because his cousin Juan is crazy, she stated. Thanks for that info. Do yourself a favor and get your life together. I promise there is a man out there that will treat you right, I told her and walked off. I got back to my car and pulled off. It was late, so I decided to call it a night. I was going to get that nigga soon enough. When I made it back to my home it was late. I called Rule to check in and he said there were no signs of Umayya. I walked into my bedroom and Toya had indeed moved her things out. I felt bad and kind of blamed myself for fucking going to that bitch Umayya's crib. I hate disrespecting women, but this chick was just that, a bitch. Fuck. Chapter 30 Toya packed all of my things from Meek's house, and my mother got her and Joshua's belongings packed. We were now situated at the penthouse and I was miserable as fuck. I wanted my man, but I refused to let another nigga dog me out. I can't do it. I have enough money to get me a place for me and my children. I know my mom is ready to get back to her life and I'm ready to get back to my shop. I have lost so much money by not opening my business and letting my girl Sophie take on my customers until I got myself together. My phone lit up alerting me of a text message. Babe, I wanted to make sure you and the baby were doing alright? We are fine. Babe, I will check on you tomorrow. I wanted so badly to say don't call me, but I will never stop him from knowing what's going on with the baby. Toya, are you feeling okay? My mom asked, when she walked into the bedroom I was sleeping in. I'm fine, Mom, just going through it, not understanding why Meek would do this shit to me. Knowing all the shit Shad has put me through, I cried, as my mother rubbed my back. SHHH, I know, baby, everything will work itself out. To be honest with you, I don't believe he did anything with that girl. I believe it is more to the story, and before you get upset, I understand why you feel the way you do. I told Meek the same thing. If he received a picture like that and the tables were reversed, he would feel the same way. Thank you, Mom, I appreciate you for telling him that. I told her. My mom decided to go get some rest and I was going to try and do the same thing. It has been a few weeks since I have been staying at the penthouse. I still can't get over Meek. I swear I miss him. He texts me every day to see if the kids and I were alright. He came to my doctor's appointment last week. He did say shit to me. He only talked when he had a question for the doctor. When he left, he said goodbye and that is all he had for my ass.
Do you
I was
blame
a
him?
little hurt that he has not tried to do anything to let me know that he still cares. I was going over to Ari and Zeland's house for dinner tonight. We haven't seen each other since Jamaica. Sarah did come by when she got back to make sure I was good, and I appreciated her for that. I needed to get me a new car because this Mercedes was not working for me anymore. I had Josh and a new baby coming. Maybe we'll look into getting me a Bentley SUV. It took me a damn hour to get to Ari's house with all the traffic. There were a few cars parked outside. I rang the doorbell and waited for someone to answer. Hey Whiskey, look at you and that baby bump, Ari said excitedly. No girl, I'm so ready to have this damn baby. Sorry, I'm early but I was ready to get out of the house, I told Ari. It's okay, you know you are welcome anytime you want to come over, Toya. Your baby daddy is downstairs, they are having a meeting, Ari stated with a smirk and rolled my damn eyes. Girl, he does not speak to me whatsoever. I guess it wouldn't matter if he was here or not. I wonder if he got himself a girl yet. I spoke. Toya, you should have listened to him. I thought we talked about you not jumping off the deep end until you heard his side. I mean, really sat down and listened to what he had to say. I know the real deal because I was pissed at his ass too. Until he sat down and told me everything. He tried to talk to you, friend, Ari responded. I know, but I was so pissed, I wasn't ready to listen. Maybe I'm ready to listen, Toya. I miss my baby. You have no idea what I have been going through, I expressed to her. Oh yes, the fuck I do. If you can remember, I was going through the same shit with Zealand, Ari stated, as she plated our food. Oh yeah, that char bitch. I remember that shit. I'm glad that her ass is out of the picture, I replied. Sis, Sometimes you have to really sit back and ask yourself why a bitch would do that type of shit. Why would your man do that shit to you? If he wanted to be with Umayya, he could have still helped you and stayed with her. He went over there and broke told her he couldn't see her anymore. Now she in her feelings and doing whatever she has to do to fuck up your family. The only one that let her do that shit is you, baby girl. Don't let that bitch win. Toy, Ari spoke, and I heard the men coming from the basement. Hey sis, what you got going on? Zeelan asked. Nothing much, just came over to get out of the house, I responded. What's up? Meek said to me with his fine ass. Damn, this nigga looks better and better every time I see his ass. Some chick came walking out of the basement and she was a pretty girl. I have never seen her before, and what the hell is she doing in my friend's house? Ari, you got it smelling good as hell in here, the girl said. Zena, you want some before you go back to the hotel? Ari offered. No, I'm good, I will eat later. How are you doing? Sorry for being rude, Zena stated looking over at me. Oh, my bad, Toya, this is Zena. She is the manager at Zeelan and Meek's hookah lounge that is opening next week. Ari spoke up. This girl was beautiful, and her body was crazy. I'm not sure how I feel about her working with my man. Fuck K, he is no longer my man, just my baby's daddy. Nice to meet you, Zena, I replied with a smile. Meek, are you staying for dinner? Ari asked Meek and he shrugged. I guess I can eat, Zena. I will stop by the club later so we can go over the paperwork, he told her. She nodded and left. 800000, is that someone you will have bent over pretty soon? My petty ass asked, looking over at Meek. You know, Ari, I will skip dinner. To answer your question, I can bend over whoever the fuck I want to bend over. That shit is no longer your concern. You left me. You can ask me anything you want when I pick Josh up and he stays the night with me. You can even ask me questions about the picture you got, which caused the breakup. Other than that, I'm good on a conversation about who I'm fucking, Meek roared, and I was in tears. I jumped up and walked out of the room. Somebody grabbed me from behind and I was pushed against the wall. Why you so worried about me? You weren't worried about me when that bitch sent you that fucked up picture. A picture that she took from a video and screenshot the shit. Were you worried about me when you crushed my fucking heart and took my family away? Which one, Lil Mama? Were you worried on the countless nights I laid in bed worried if my family on the other side of town was okay? But you worried and wondering if I'm dicking down another chick. You worried about the wrong shit. You broke me, Lil Mama, just when I opened myself up for something real. You didn't trust me enough to know that I'm a man of my word. I'm a real fucking man, that knows right from wrong. I knew what the fuck I had at home. I valued that shit. I loved everything about you. I would have died for you. Fuck, I will still die for you. I worry about you every fucking minute of the day. I worry about my kids. Yes, my fucking kids. Joshua is my little boy and you won't take that from him or me. Phew, K. Meek roared, with tears in his eyes. He apologized to Zeelan and Ari and walked out. I was a complete mess. I have never seen a man express himself with so much love and compassion in my life. Sis, you have got to think about how you step when it's concerning him. He does not operate the way other niggas in the street operate. Now I'm worried about him because he is losing it. When Meek is this way, no one, and I do mean no one, better get in his path. If you can't allow him to be a real man to you and trust what he is telling you, I suggest that you move on, baby girl. I will never tell you anything wrong. For you to get that nigga to care about you, let alone love you the way that he does, is amazing in itself, Zeelan stated. Love you guys. I'm sorry, I caused this in your home. I will call you later, bestie, I expressed to Ari and Zeelan. It seems that every time Meek and I go through something, it is at their house. Chapter 31. Meanwhile, months later, Toya and I have not spoken since we saw each other at Zeelan and Ari's crib. I'm just not in the mood to be around her. That girl really doesn't understand how much she means to me. Her baby shower is going to be held at the club on Saturday, and I plan on attending. Ari told me that it was a surprise and Toya knew nothing about it. The club would still be open, but they are blocking one side of VIP specifically for her shower. Dad, can I have some eggs? Josh asked me as I entered our family room. I remember when he asked me if he could call me dad, that shit had me geeking. That's my damn boy and nobody could tell me any different. My mother loved him as well, he is always with her and Miss Helen. Our mothers have really bonded and created a dynamic friendship. I have been out in the streets still looking for Shad and Amiya. One thing I can say is these niggas really know how to stay low-key. I will get their ass though, I'm not worried at all. Come on, let's go get your eggs, I told Josh. Dad, why does mommy cry all the time? Josh looked over at me. I don't know, you see her crying all the time. I asked him. Yeah, I asked her, but she never says why. She just says that she will be alright, Josh stated. I will find out why, when I see her, I stated, as I fixed his food. Toya should not be stressing my damn baby out. She has another month to go before the baby arrives. I had a decorator come out and fix up the room. That Toya and I decided would be the baby's room. After you finish eating, go get dressed, so I can take you to your mother, I said to Josh. Grandma is not going to pick me up. Josh replied. Not today, I'm taking you home, I responded. I needed to check on Toya and see what was up with her. It was around 3 in the afternoon when Josh and I made it to Toya's place. Hey Meek, it's so good to see you, Miss Helen stated. It's good to see you to Miss Helen. Where is your daughter? I asked. She is in the bedroom resting, Miss Helen stated. I walked to the back to the bedroom I assumed was Toya's and opened the door. She was lying in the bed, on her side, and one took my shoes of easing in the bed with her. I never want her to be this upset and stressing my baby out, so I need to figure out a way to make her comfortable. She began to move around, and she turned to face me. Meek, what are you doing? What is going on, are you okay? She asked and I pulled her on top of me. Why are you so upset and stressing out my child? I asked her. I'm sorry, I miss you and every time I think about you, I cry, she cried. Why didn't you come and talk to me, baby? Why did you sit here and put yourself through this? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry Meek, I need you so bad, I can't do this without you, she cried. I'm here Ma, I'm right here. I grabbed her and kissed her so damn hard I felt like I was choking her ass. Toya, I need to be inside you. I haven't had any pussy in months and jerking myself off just ain't the fucking business. I need that shit more than I need air to breathe. I whispered in her ear as I attacked her neck. I was ripping her clothes right off her ass. The quicker I can get inside the better. I missed you, oh my god I need you so bad. Toya moaned. I got up from the bed and removed my clothes and turned her on her side and slid in her so fucking quick. God damn, this pussy is all I need baby. Fuck Kate, you can't leave me again Toya, I need you in my bed every night. On God, this pussy is going to have me kill every nigga in sight, for just having a thought about you, I growled as I pushed deeper, into her walls. SSS, this dick is so fucking good, I'm coming baby, I'm coming, she yelled, and I went bananas in her walls. Fuck, I need to calm the fuck down, you're pregnant and we can't be fucking like this, I spoke, as I continued to thrust deep inside of her. I don't give a fuck, I just want you to fuck me. Damn Meek, fuck me, Toya moaned out and I gave her ass just what she wanted, dick. I made love to my woman all night long, we didn't even come out of that room to eat. I knew I would have to feed her ass good in the morning. We talked, in between our love making, and I hope we now have an understanding. Chapter 32 Shad Hat nigga thought I was playing with his ass. We were ready to execute our plan and I know exactly how we are going to do it. He thought I gave a shit about my baby mama when he tried to go over to her house looking for me a couple of months back. I don't give a damn about her trifling ass, fuck that bitch and her baby. That is not my motherfucking baby. The only reason I was with her is that she was threatening to tell my girl. She can say what the fuck she wants to now, I really don't care. Yo, nigga, are we ready for tomorrow? I asked Juan. Hell yeah, we good, He replied, Shad, are we going out tonight? I need to get out of this hotel room, Amaya asked. No, baby, we will go out tomorrow night. But you can ride with me to get some dinner, I told her, and she seemed to be excited about that shit. Toya thinks she has escaped me, but I'm coming for you, baby. Sharika has been blowing my damn phone up for over a month, so it's safe to say he didn't kill her ass. Amaya and I have been going strong and I really like her ass. Dree is on some other shit because I haven't been able to spend any time with her. Macho's ass has been blowing me up all day. Yeah, man, what's up? I asked. Nigga, you too busy to answer your fucking phone. Macho screamed. Pipe that shit down, you know I have been going through some shit since we buried my brother. Now, what the fuck are you calling me for? I yelled on his pussy ass. Macho was my man, but he was getting on my last nerve. I wanted so bad to pop his ass, but we've been boys for years and that would be the fuck wrong. That nigga Meek has killed everybody in the Brooklyn trap. You need to give yourself up or a lot of our niggas is going to die. Because your ass is being selfish and motherfucking grimy, my nigga, Macho roared. Juan, Rome, we need to roll, where y'all at? I asked, grabbing my shit. We at the spot in Queens, he said, ending the call. I can't fucking believe this shit. How can one nigga get that close to our shit and nobody on the team can get a shot off and kill his ass? This makes no motherfucking sense and Macho is no fucking better. His bitch ass running around scared to even get at the nigga. Yo, after we kill this nigga and get this bread you need to get rid of your entire team. These niggas are weak as fuck, they are running around scared as hell of one nigga. Juan stated. Yeah, I can't even see that shit happening in our crew, we some straight kill us. We would have had this nigga if you knew his location, Rome spoke. I guess the good thing about us laying low was he didn't know where we were, and one didn't he know where his ass was at. We finally made it to the spot where my crew was at. What the fuck happened? I yelled. Why the fuck are you coming up in here trying to boss up on us? Half our crew is dead because you a pussy and can't control your damn hands. Then you want to run and hide in Florida like a little bitch, all because you can't handle the bullshit you caused. The nigga is after you, he wants you dead, but he is laying our crew down because he can't get to you. I'm done with this shit, there is no product and we don't have a damn crew that is willing to work with your ass. Chapter 33 Toil was home chillin', Meek said he had some running around to do and he would be back later. Josh was spending the night at Sierra's house tonight. He was so excited about going and couldn't wait to get there. I had one more month to go before I have this baby and I could not wait. How are you feeling this morning, baby? My mom asked. I feel so much better, Mom. I'm glad Meek and I are back on track and I'm moving back home on Sunday, I told her. Oh, Toya, that is so good. I'm so glad you two worked out your differences, my mom replied. Yeah, we did, Mom, and I'm happy. What do you have planned for today? I asked her. I'm going over to Lauren's house to hang out, I may stay over there. We may go out for drinks later, Mom responded. Oh, okay, I will chill out until Meek comes over tonight, I told her. About an hour later Josh and I were headed over to Sierra's house. When we got there Ari was there and we sat around talking. Toya, we going to this all-white party at the club tonight. Do you want to come and go with us? Ari asked. Hell yeah, she going, she doesn't have shit else to do, Graham said, when she walked in and sat down. Papa Santiago was also here, they flew in this morning. Is everybody going? I asked. I think so, we thought it would be nice to hang out with the crew, Sierra stated, and I was cool with that shit. It has been a minute since I have been out. I was big and pregnant, but I have plenty of clothes to wear. Well, I'm with it, let's get our party on one last time before I have this baby, I told them, and we all began to joke around and dance in the kitchen. Grams, what are you over there cooking? It smells weird as hell. Jules asked as he walked in. Oh, nothing, son, I'm just making some brownies for the festivities later, Grams stated with a weird look on her face. Aye ma, where you at? Zilan yelled when he came into the house. Bae, we in the kitchen. What are you doing over here? I thought you said you had to go to the club to get things set up, Ari asked Zilan. I was on my way until Ma called me here. Old lady, what the hell you need all this weed for? Zilan asked Grams and she started looking all around. She was acting weird as hell and then she took the weed and dumped it in the pot. Ma, are you making wheat brownies, in Jules' house? Zilan asked. Boy, shut your ass up, how else was I going to make the damn brownies? Me and CYNT gon' need these while we in the club since we can't smoke in your establishment. Graham stated, and I swear we were all laughing our ass off until Jules walked in. Ma, hurry and cook your shit and the next time you want to make wheat brownies do that shit at Zilan's house. Jules spoke. Nigga, who yo pretty ass talking to like that? I will bust a cap off in your ass son and kick you out of the gangbang crew, Graham said laughing. Yeah, just hurry up and fix your brownies. That shit smells horrible and the scent is traveling, Jules replied. I guess he told your ass, lie. Zilan joked. I got up and said my goodbyes because I needed to get back to the penthouse and figure out what I would be wearing. They said the party started at 7 and that didn't give me much time to get myself together. I found this nice Versace dress that I already bought for me last week. I almost forgot that I had the dress and it was perfect for the occasion. My phone was ringing, and it was from a private number. Hello, I answered. Toya, can we talk? Dree cried. Dree, why the fuck are you calling me? We don't have shit to talk about. I yelled. This bitch had a nerve even thinking about calling my phone. Toya, please, I have something to tell you. I know you don't want me calling you, but you have to listen to what I have to say, Dree cried. I don't have to listen to shit, bitch. I replied. Who the fuck you are talking to? Please stop hitting me. I heard Dree yell and the person beating her ass was probably Shad. I put my phone down and I went to take my shower. I did my makeup and my hair. I'm so glad I specialize in both because my shit was on point and I wanted to look extra nice tonight for my man. He didn't mention the white party, but I know if Zilan is going to be there so will he. I didn't have to worry about driving because Ari was coming over to pick me up. I slipped my dress on and I must say, even with me pregnant I was looking good. It was close to 7 and Ari just called saying she was downstairs. I grabbed my clutch and walked out. It took us about 15 minutes to get the club. I'm valet parking tonight because we look too good to be walking from the parking lot, Ari said. Sis, the parking lot is right the fuck there, I laughed as we got out and made our way in the club. When we got to VIP it was crowded as hell and everything was decorated in pink and white. People were screaming surprise and Meek walked out with white roses in his hand. Damn, this nigga was on fine tonight. The music was on point, they were blasting Chris Brown's Pills and Automobiles. Damn you sexy, lil mama, I can't wait to get you home tonight, Meek whispered in my ear as he kissed my neck and then my lips. Oh my god, you guys are so damn secretive. How did you plan all of this, without me even catching on? I asked as I wiped the tears from my eyes. That's because you had a lot going on, baby, my mom said, and she was right. My mind was elsewhere so I would have never figured this shit out. I can't believe they gave me a baby shower. You like the surprise baby? Meek asked. Yes, I really do, thank you for paying for this, I told him as I kissed his lips. Not a problem, there is nothing that I won't do for you. He said and then I was pulled away by Ari. Chapter 34. Dree overheard Shad on the phone telling his cousin that he was ready to set shit off tonight. He said that they knew exactly where Meek was going to be, and he was going to kill his ass. If he doesn't tell me what is up with us, I was going to lead Meek and his crew right to him. Shad, where have you been? Can't you see that I'm pregnant? You can't even come and check on me to make sure I'm good. I screamed. You good? I talked to your ass last week, you know what one got going on out there. Why the fuck would I come over here, when they already know me, and you've been fucking around? Use your damn head, Dree, you never know who is watching your ass, he yelled. You probably staying with one of your other bitches and trying to play me. But let me find out that is what you are doing, and I will make sure you regret it.
Mm.
One was hoping and praying that Toil would listen to me. I was going to tell her Shad's plan, but now it's too late. I have made the biggest mistake in my life, betraying my sister. Shad has been beating my ass, the same way he used to beat Toya. Macho is supposed to be protecting me, but he is on this other bullshit now. Saying he is getting back with his girl and they are moving away. Nigga, what the fuck are you saying? I can't believe how the tables have turned and I have no one to call on, not even my mother. She is always with Toya, right or wrong, she will be on my sister's side. I guess this time I can really understand why she took her side. I picked up the phone to dial a number. What? My best friend spoke. Erica, I really need you to come over here. I need help and I think my baby is coming. I don't have anyone to call, I cried out. He will be right there, hold on Dree. I will be there in about 5 minutes. Do you want me to call an ambulance or take you to the hospital? Erica asked me. You can take me, the contractions are not too bad, but my water broke, I told her. Alright, I will be right there. Erica yelled and hung up. It took her a few minutes to get to me, but she had made it and we were on our way to the hospital. Ah, shit, hurry, this pain is crazy. I yelled. We are here, hold on while I go get some help, Erica stated and went to get help. By the time they got me upstairs and in a gown, I was pushing my baby girl out. I named her Shalia Kadria Avant. She weighed 7 pounds 10 ounces. I could not believe that I was a mother. I took a good look at my daughter and realized what a fucked up situation she was born into. I had to get the fuck away from Shad and fix this shit with Toya. Congrats Dree, you have a beautiful baby girl, Erica told me. Thank you, I'm so glad she is here, I responded. I was in the hospital having my baby and no one was with me but Erica. I called Shad so many times and he never showed up, nor did he return my call. Chapter 35 Meek M sure bitch boy is one mad motherfuckers, right now. When I said I was going to come for everybody, I meant that shit. I don't feel sorry for his ass. He didn't feel sorry for Toya. I said I was going to kill everyone in his crew and that is exactly what I will do. He is showing that he doesn't give a fuck about them, so why should I? So, how many of them niggas did you take out? Zealand asked. I'm not sure, whoever the fuck was in that trap is no longer amongst the living, I told him. Do you have any leads as to where this nigga is? Zealand looked at me. Not yet, but one of my boys said that they saw Amiya with him. They were in Manhattan. I have a plan to get that bitch to talk. Before I make any moves, I plan to talk to Toya about it. I damn sure don't want to make the same mistake all over again, I expressed. Toya was having a good time and there were so many people here. I made sure all of her employees and family that she got along with got an invite to come. I asked Ari to help me plan this for her right before I knew she was even at their house. That was the same day we got into it and I had to stop dealing with my baby. Because that shit was truly driving me insane, I was moving in these streets reckless. I'm glad I have a true friend in Z because he damn sure had pulled me back into reality. Baby, are you enjoying yourself? Toya asked as she walked up, wrapping her arms around my neck. Yes, beautiful, I'm enjoying myself because you are enjoying yourself. All ever want to see is that smile on your face and you enjoying life. Come with me, I have you another gift, I told her, and we walked out to the back of the club. Why are we outside, baby? She asked just as Zealand pulled up with her gift. This is for you and my kids, beautiful lady, I responded, kissing her. Oh, my fucking god, Meek, you got me the Bentley SUV I wanted. How did you know that I wanted this car? Thank you, baby, I love you, I swear I'm going to fuck you real good tonight for this shit. Toya screamed excitedly. Okay, bestie, you poppin'. Ari yelled out. This shit is tight, and I love it. Meek, I'm gon' have your ass screaming to fucking night, Toya stated, twerking her booty on his dick. Girl, you gon' mess around and get yourself hurt with this anaconda, I replied, and we all fell out laughing. That's my motherfucking boy right there, Zealand spoke. giving Meek a dab. Let's get back to the party y'all because that shit is no longer a baby shower. We celebrating love and life, Ari said. And we all went back to VIP and party. Malai and Papa Santiago seemed like they were having a good time. Ma and Miss CYNT were eating the hell out of the brownies Lai had with her. Zealand told me about the brownies episode and Jules tried to chastise Ma. I would have loved to see that shit. I couldn't have asked for anything more than to be here in this moment. Toya was about to have my baby and we were going to be great parents to our son and daughter. You did good, bro, I'm proud of you. I can't believe that you are going to be a dad soon. I know that shit makes you feel good and scared all at the same time. But I promise you it is the best feeling in the world. There is no greater reward than to watch your children come into the world and to love the woman that gave them life, Jules stated and patted me on the back. I sat back and watched my woman have a good time with her friends and family. I looked down and my phone was lighting up. Yeah, I spoke in the phone. You ready to be with me, daddy? Aren't you tired of that bitch leaving you every chance she gets? I love you, Meek, and I'm going to have you, this dizzy bitch said. Yeah, when I find you, I promise you I'm going to wring your fucking neck. You have nothing I want, I have everything with my woman. I yelled, ending the call. Zealand and I were standing by the rail, looking down at the bottom level. Z, be discreet, but isn't that Toya's ex-nigga standing over in the corner near the door? I asked him and he turned to look. Yeah, that is that nigga, and he has company with him. Zealand replied. We need to get the ladies out of here, I spoke just as Toya walked up and pulled me in for a kiss. Babe, I need. Pow. 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 Gunshots rang out and I couldn't even finish my sentence. I pushed Toya to the ground and began busting back. I saw that Zealand and all of the security that was with the crew running down the steps. But I needed to get Toya out of here. I bent down to help her up. Meek, I think the baby is coming. I'm in so much pain. It feels like my water has broken. Toya screamed, I'm going to get you out of here, just hold on baby, I told her, as I looked around and saw Jules trying to get the women out of the club. Meek, come, we have an awaiting car, what is going on? Jules asked as he ran up to me. Her water broke, and she is in labor. I screamed and we took off out the back door trying to get Toya to the nearest hospital. When we made it to the hospital, they immediately took her to labor and delivery. Toya, I'm Dr. Stevens. I'm checking you to see how far you have dilated and that will tell us if we can get you something for pain, the doctor said, and my baby nodded. Oh my god. This shit hurts. Meek, I need you to take the pain away, she yelled out. I felt so bad for my baby, if I could take the pain away, I fucking would. Love you, baby, and if I could stop this pain, I would do it, I told her, kissing her forehead. Sis, you got this, and I will be right here with you, Ari stated. Okay, Toya, this baby is ready to come, and I need you to push, the doctor advised her. Toya pushed, for 10 minutes and our beautiful baby girl was born with no complications. Even though she was a few weeks early, she was very healthy. They worked on Toya and took the baby to get cleaned up. Once everyone was situated and the baby was back in the room with us, Toya and I were both in love. Meek, look, she opened her eyes. When he looked at my daughter and she had the most beautiful purple eyes just like her father. Toya and I decided to name our daughter Sinai Arian Jones. Toya, she is so beautiful, congratulations, Ari told her. Thank you, best friend, Toya whispered. Zealand wasn't here and because he was dealing with the shit at the club. Babe, go ahead and get some rest. I need to run to the house and get some clothes and I will be right back, I said and kissed her on the lips. Friend, I will be here in the morning to see you and Sinai, Ari spoke, and we walked out together. Jeff was outside and I would get him to drop me off home. It took me a couple of hours to get back up to the hospital and when I got off on the floor where Toya's room was located, I heard her scream and I took off running. Toya baby, what's wrong? I asked her, as she continued crying and screaming. He took her, Meek, he took my baby. She cried. Who took the baby, Toya? I urged her to tell me. He was in my room and he told me he would be back for me and walked out with Sinai, she cried. Baby, who are you talking about? I yelled. Shad, he was here, and he has Sinai, she screamed, and he was ready for war. I was killing everything, and everybody associated with this nigga. Nobody was safe. Zero B continued.
Whew, that was a lot. She finally got her act together and, you know, um, and started that talking with, me, telling him how much she needed him and stuff. And they on the right path, but I'm telling y'all now, Shy, he got a death wish. He got a death wish. And you know how that saying go, daddy's mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Think about that term and what I'm thinking about. Because it's gonna be used. Well, I don't think it's gonna be used. Um, it's just that I don't want to give a spoiler. How can I say it? When you know, you know. How about that? When you know, you know. So so Toya and Meek back together. Shad done kidnapped the baby. I mean, like dad gone. Damn, nigga, you must think you a cat or something, and you got 9 lives or something. But that ain't it, baby. I promise you, that ain't it. That is not it. So we wrap. This is the end of book 1. So tomorrow we will get into book 2. And I think we're gonna do the same amount of chapters, 10 and plus an extra credit one. So, and I'll be working on this stuff. Hopefully, I have all this stuff entered into the system, in my system, when I come in tomorrow. Well, before I come on live tomorrow. I'm gonna work on it tonight, but I gotta work tomorrow, so that's why I'm coming on so late this weekend because I have to work. And yeah, so I do this for pleasure, people. I do this for pleasure. I just like talking about it. But I y'all like, what is she looking for? Looking for my damn lighter. I had a lighter. I know what one is, but I just don't want to use that one. I don't know what the hell I did with it. I done had it under my feet all day. It's all right. I'll find it. But yeah, um, y'all let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. So I'm finna get off live. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm going to watch tornadoes now. Bye. Oh, excuse me. Bye.